Swiss Crypto J, your YouTube channel all about crypto and wealth. Yes, a wonderful good morning to you, dear crypto family. Today we start with the learning videos, how you can read charts yourself in the future. And what's the best way to start? By learning how to read candles, of course. So, now there are of course simple and important little indicators that you can use yourself, which are of course also exciting and important for you. I always switch a little bit from trading view to paint and show you there the most important features of candlestick statistics. Of course, candles or candlesticks, as many know it, is probably the most popular tool for looking at candles in the first place. That's very, very important. But then there are the bars. They're set up very similarly. Or what you can also look at, especially if you go, for example, a W or on area, you can see, for example, here a small W if you can't see it properly through the candle. Why is a candlestick such a popular tool in the general stock market anyway, or just here in crypto space? For that, I might want to elaborate quite a bit and give you some small important information. Candlesticks originally come from Japan. It is a candlestick technique, as you know, candlesticks. You can very quickly grasp the mood of the market and the relationship between supply and demand. Candlesticks have a very high and fast ascertainable information content by the colored marking. Furthermore, the candlesticks methodology knows about 100 individual candles and candle combinations, which are defined as an independent formation. They are additionally applicable similar to bar charts. That was what I showed before. But now, to be able to understand the candle at all times and that you can draw in such charts yourself in the future, it does not matter in which chart you are then, whether it's Bitcoin, Cardano, whether it has anything to do with stocks or Forex, so that you can easily learn how to read and apply such candles. I would like to give you a brief introduction to the candles. To do this, let's jump very briefly into paint, and there I can explain to you a bit more precisely how a candle is structured. So a candle, we see it, we have, according to the Japanese model, as just said, there are green and there are red candles. The green ones indicate an uptrend and the red ones indicate a downtrend. But what exactly is important now in a candle? So let's go through it step by step. We have on the red side up here where the volume is ending, the opening price open. We have a low price that's below the candles here, that's the low. The close price, that would be close here on volume as well. And we have a high price, that would be the high, those are the daggers. So we have the following story here, we have here. What we see in here, this is the volume. Yes, after the open and where the candle closed. This is where the candle has closed. And this is where the candle opened. This here is the high, that is this dagger here gives us the sign where was this the highest damp. And exactly the same as with the low. Here we see where was the lowest. Now, of course, you say, yes, but where exactly do I see the difference between red and green? Of course, you can't see that now in the first view. For that, we go back to the trading view afterwards. But we also have like the red candle, we have a low point and a high point. That's the same in the dagger. And we have an opening and we have a closing. So in a green candle, we always open the candle down here, and I'll show that in the trading view in a moment. On a red candle, we open up here. And on the green candle, we close here, and on the red candle, we close down here. Now, what does it give us primarily now for information, or what is important now exactly? Only for the candle symbol. There we hop now times briefly back into the trading view and go best briefly into the Cardano view. There we can a little bit in the proximity better. This is very, very important for everyone who trades, just to understand the candles. And for this, I take away the drawn in here now briefly. I have told you before, a green candle opens below, and I show you that now here, and we go a little bit into the deeper structure. So I have a green candle. The green candle always opens at the lowest point. Here you can see that relatively well from my crosshairs, where the green candle has closed here. We'd best do this bottom pick right here, then we can see it best. So the red candle has closed down here because it's gone from the top down. So it closed here, we closed here. That means the green candle always opens at the close of the red candle. And here we have gone up again afterwards and closed up here again. The green candle has opened here again at the close point and has gone up again, and here the same, and so on. Also here up again. The same is just as important with the descending candle, with the red candle here above the green one has closed. You can see it very well, and here the red one has opened. We fell, and then here at some point the red candle will close again. So these are important inputs, and you're probably thinking now, oh God, I might know this. But we have a lot of starts, and they have to learn this now, and what we're also seeing now here. And this is also very important. We always have the most important information that we need up here, here. I try to draw this in here where my red circle is. This information is important before I even open a trade. If you go with the crosshairs or with the mouse on the existing candle or on the candle that closed before, we see open was this trade or this candle at 21558. The high was 2.2446 and the low was 1.21434. Close was then again at 2339, and then you always see the percentages compared to the previous candle, and exactly these are such small indications which are often left out, especially for the beginners who will never use them and need but exactly this information in order to be able to read exactly charts or pattern to be able to read, and that is also an extremely important point. I'm just trying to keep this video as short as possible now. So today it also remains with these candles. We will then tomorrow or in the day after tomorrow, then I have to see how we do it. Rather, it will be Wednesday. We will then go into the first candle formations. What does that mean, for example? What is a hammer? What is a hanging man? And what does that mean for the next candle, and so on and so forth. Then there are small signs that are already important to plan patterns or just to analyze further charts. Then we will also in the future, or maybe the same when we go over patterns, where do we put patterns? Do we do it only over the closed candle? Do you do it over the daggers? Why do you do it over the daggers, and so on and so forth? So now go yourself into the trading view, open any chart for you, and analyze the candle with open, with close, until you have understood that. Look above also the close, the opens, the lows, and the highs. They are also very, very important. And if you have understood that, then we can make the next course or the next step. Thank you, and I wish you all the best. See you soon, your Swiss Crypto J.